Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another edition of Soccer as We Like It, the Man United direction, the channel for United and football fans. Thank you for joining us today. We have breaking news, we have new breaking news, and we have extra breaking news, and we have so much things to talk about. But while you're watching, smash a like on our video. Don't forget to kindly subscribe to us. We're on all the social media platforms, so follow us and subscribe to us. Logo is at the bottom right of our video, so just hit subscribe and let's keep it rolling. Thank you very much. Right, where do I start? Where do I start? This is a week whereby there's been so much going on, but is this is a club whereby there's if there's no drama, then there's something wrong. So there must be drama. It's gone from Qatar and the Glazers fighting it out. The Glazers said there was no money. The Qatars are suing the Glazers for defamation of character, that we had the money. You were the ones who wanted more. And because we didn't have more, you're now upset and you're now trying to scandalize our name. It's all going on. Then there's Marshall, who is about to be sold. They want to force him out because if he doesn't leave in the loan deal that they're trying to package for him, they're going to terminate his contract so they could bring in Benzema, who his club has said United only need to pay 30% of his wages, and United trying to bring Benzema to United. But the biggest are saved for the last is United have a CEO. It's not Jean-Claude Blanc. It's not David Bravin. It's not. It's not anyone we was expecting. It's none of the above. It's a guy from across the road, mate. It's a guy from Man City, head of football operations, Mr. Omar Berrada. He's the guy United have as the new CEO. Can you imagine? United actually went there, took him, kidnapped him, put him in a cab, changed the color of the cab from blue to red. He's now a red. Could you imagine that? United actually kidnapped this guy. Could you imagine? The guy used to be head of operation. He comes from Barcelona. He's been at Man City for since 2011, which means he's been at Man City for 12 years now, and he was part of that Barca team, head of operations, making they were so successful. He moved to Man City when Man City started that reboot in 2008, when they started with Mark Hughes, then Mancini, and they started winning trophies, and the rest is history. They're now the biggest and best club in the world. Not the biggest, but the best club in the world in terms of football because they won the treble. But I digress and I digress. But who is this guy? How do United fans feel taking a Man City head of football to be United CEO? How do you guys feel? He's gone from blue to red. He was the guy responsible for the recouping of Haaland, Grealish. So he has a big reputation. I'm going to look at a few stats about this guy. Who is he? This is breaking news from David Oinstein, and Fabrizio Romano has confirmed United have appointed and he has officially resigned from Man City. Man City have wished him all the best in his endeavors in a new challenge. Why is he leaving Man City? Is it because the house of cards is about to fall down? Or they said he's been offered so many management positions, I mean CEO position, but he's turned them down. But he couldn't turn Manchester United down. He wants to be part of it. But this is a good Ineos recoup. Ineos are not playing. They want someone who's better, more football, but who's got a big reputation and has a CV full of success. They don't want some. So is he going to change that circus full of clowns to an entertainment arena full of professionals? Can he do it? Can he take us from clowns to professionals? Can he take us from a circus to an actual theater of dreams instead of a horror show where it is? That's a story for another day. But let's delve right into it. Who is Omar Berrada? I saw some documentation about him. I'm going to quickly go through it and we'll see who this guy really is, mate. I mean, none of us really know him because we're not City fans, mate. We are truly United fans and United fans only. While you're watching, smash a like on that video and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. Right, let's dig into this and see who this guy is, and let's talk about him. Bum, 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 bum. Where is this? Three screens here, and it's gone on to screen number 2. Okay, let's minimize this. It's over minimized now. Bloody, I can bloody see. What is this? No, no. Where's it gone now? There we go. So, this guy is known to be a very smart guy. He's very smart. He's worked with big clubs. He's in charge of the football side of things, development, customization, uh, 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 um, the recruitment of commercial deals and image rights. He's a specialist in literally all. But to work for such big clubs such as Barcelona and Man City, we're talking about a top guy who's a top. He's a top dog there. You know what I mean? So this guy ain't no clown. He ain't no Mickey Mouse. He's like the real deal. So for him to be recruited to join Man United from Man City, so it's not. Is it that maybe he didn't want to leave the city of Manchester and just go across the road and go to the city from blue to red, blah blah blah. Man, and if you go to the Empty Hat. When you go there, you will see what Man City have done to the whole area. It's so new. They've improved businesses around there. Our place looks slightly old, dilapidated, like an old gladiator, old Roman fighting ground. Everything's leaking, busted pipes. It's just a mess, mate. But here we go. The clock starts now with Ineos. So let me find this information for you guys. Thank you for your patience, and let's get right into the details of who is this guy. What the hell? I had this thing recently. Where is it gone now? Oh boy. Okay, here we go. So, as it stands, who is this guy? So, it was broken by David Ornstein that United have appointed Mr. Omar Berrada. Manchester City have appointed Omar Berrada from rivals Manchester City as the new chief executive. He's replacing Richard Arnold and replacing Patrick Stewart, who was standing as an interim, and he's also going to be the top man. United have been searching for a new CEO since the departure of Richard and Arnold, and have found a successor in Berrada, who has played a key part in City's recent off-field success. He's the man who have made City the conglomerate they are right today. So, without much further ado, let's go into more. Sky Sports are even covering it and saying the appointment has been made by Sir Jim in consultation with Joel and Avram, and also Ineos, that who are also behind. So the Glazers are happy and have approved and rubber stamped categorically and fundamentally said he's the right man for you. You think he's the right guy, Ineos? Go for it. He will be able to manage our business. So they put the faith in Ineos to deliver the guy. The deal has been done quickly so that Berrada can be in place as soon as possible after Ratcliffe's deal to buy 25%. Excuse me. So it's going the deal has been done, so he'll be put in place quickly. So the 25% once that's been agreed, and it will just slide right in. United see Berrada as the ideal, excuse me, as the ideal choice of CEO because of his fantastic record running both football and commercial side of the club, having been a huge success at City and Barca. For him to be a success at those two clubs, I mean, City was, but think about it, right? City were not exactly a great club. They were relegation, always fighting relegation. But when the whole thing changed, when the Saudis bought, when the Qatars bought Man City, it was now Man City reboot in 2008. Now, this is now a whole big new club. He was responsible, blah, 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 blah. The club, Man United, are determined to put football and performance on the pitch back to the heart of everything we do. Omar's appointment represents the first step on this journey. So what they want to do is bring success back to Man United. They are tired of being a mediocre club, a mid-table club, a laughing stock, a clown, a circus, a club full of jokers, clowns, and buffoons, and a bunch of imbeciles and a bunch of incompetent twats. That's what they want to do. They want to bring the real deal back to the deal. As one of the most experienced football executives at the top of European football, Omar brings a wealth of football and commercial expertise and a proven record of successful leadership and passion to help and change the progress across the club. Okay, talk is cheap, but I mean his resume speaks, his CV speaks for itself, mate. 100%. I'm not disputing that. I'm just concerned, out of everyone, why the guy from Man City? I mean, he's great for the job. I haven't got a problem. Hey, Patrick Stewart is going to step down because his days are over as the interim. So, Berrada describes himself as a 20-year senior level experience in football and someone with expertise in management of club business and football operations, including player transactions and sponsorship and media rights. So this guy, he knows his stuff to a point. Having lived in 6 different countries, Berrada is fluent in 4 languages, blah, blah, blah. He's also represented Man City and the group in multiple governing roles, including the European Clubs Association and Women's Super League Board. He's also the chief football operations at the City Football Club. Prior to the role, he's been a Man City. He changed roles though. In 2016, he was made commercial director of the City marketing. Before that, before he joined City, he was from Barcelona, having worked with the Spanish club for 8 years. He held the position of senior media business development manager and head of sponsorship and everything successful for Barcelona. So that's him in a nutshell. So all I would say is this. I mean, when I heard the news, I was like, where's he from? They said Man City. I was like, oh shit, Man City. What the hell? That Man City? So they just let us take him. He's just ease on down the road, like ease on down the road, like ease on down the road. But in football, you just never know, mate. So people are gonna see him as a traitor. You know, how dare you? You know, you were there with us. You took us to success. Now you're just gonna jump ship and go to the red side of the city. You know, he'll probably get death threats and all that kind of malarkey and shenanigans and shit and crap. But who cares these days? You know what I mean? It is business. Like those of you who know about New Jack City. Like Nino Brown used to say, if you know, you don't know. You either know or you don't know. Nino Brown said, nothing personal. It's strictly business. Yes. When Nino Brown was dealing his business in New Jack City, it's not a great movie, one of the best movies that came out in the 90s. Anyway, moving on from that. So he's now the new CEO that United are going to appoint. I mean, he sounds like a guy who knows his stuff, mate. I mean, Richard Arnold, you got to think like he was a banker, friends with Edward Woodward, who was also a banker, and but this guy's a football guy. He does football. Football is his baby. Barcelona, he was there when Ronaldinho was there. He was there when Barcelona were, when they beat us. They stole 2 Champions Leagues from beating us in 2 finals in the space of 3 years. You know what I mean? That hurt, but it is what it is. So he is a guy with a high reputation, and I'm hoping and I believe he might be the guy to turn the ship. But it's a bold move by Ineos. You got to take your hat off to Ineos. Like, these guys, they're not playing. They didn't go far. Like, we want you, and you are coming here. Thank you very much, City. His resignation will be sent to you. Have a nice day. Goodbye, good night, and a bag of chips. Old Trafford, here we are. So he's the CEO, Omar Berrada. Welcome to Old Trafford. From Soccer As We Like It, the channel for United fans. Omar, we welcome you. That's all I got to say. Now, to some other news. After watching the AFCON, I was watching the AFCON, you have the holders who are Senegal, who Mane and Mane plays for. the Mendy, the goalkeeper who used to be Chelsea. Oh, he's a good goalkeeper. He's better than Onana. So when I watched the game between Senegal and Cameroon, the game was Senegal, who are the current holders of the AFCON, 3, Cameroon 1. But the goal that really hurts me, when I mean hurts me, was the first goal Mane scored. He didn't even take a shot. He just placed it. And the way the ball just started going on the ground, it took Onana like slow motion to even get to the ground. And it was like, bro, this guy is literally, I'm trying to avoid using the word rubbish, but he's really bad. He doesn't get down to ground balls at all, mate. It's like, what the fuck? So, including club and country, he has conceded 53 goals since August. I went to watch him when Man United played Real Madrid in Houston, Texas, at the NRG Stadium when they came in the summer. Conceded 2 goals, and he's been conceding goals after goals after goals. We are in January, week 20 of the Premier League, which means there's still 18 games to go, and he's already conceded 50. You ask yourself, are we going to concede another 30? Because there's still FA Cup to play. There's still more Premier League. We're out of Europe. This guy single-handedly took us out of Europe anyway. So he's really bad. I don't know. He just doesn't know how to get down quick enough. His reflexes are slow. I don't know. But you tell me what you think of Onana. He's dreadful. I mean, he's just bad. I'm just so disappointed, but I hope he could improve. I really hope he could improve because his performance is just really bad, mate. It's really poor. It's really, really poor. Other than that, let's switch gears. Man United they want to bring Benzema on loan, right? Benzema earns about 800, 900,000 a week from the Saudi team. But they said United only need to pay 30% of his wages and you could have him for 6 months. But United, to do that, have to get rid of Martial. Martial doesn't want to leave to the end of the season. Man United are forcing if you don't go now on a loan, or we're going to have to terminate you. Ineos are coming with a machete. They're just cutting. They shipped off Sancho to Borussia Dortmund. They shipped off Hannibal. They shipped off Van der Beek. They're trying to ship up that. Now the problem there is now they are getting concerned that Eric Ten Hag has to find a way to get off Anthony. Anthony's only been there 1.5 seasons, mate. That would be deep. I mean, but is it all Anthony's fault? Should Anthony be gotten rid of so quick? If you ask my honest opinion, right? Anthony, this season, has had a lot of issues. The team has been unstable. He has not scored. He hasn't created. Last season, he was better than Sancho, without a doubt. That's a known fact. This season, I don't know what's going on, mate. I think the whole team, because the team is so unbalanced and pulverized and lopsided, it's all gone bloody wrong and gone belly up. So it's all gone pear-shaped. So I don't know. But I will keep you guys posted on what's going on with Anthony. But what I'm hearing from my crew in UK, they are saying Ineos want him out. I don't know how that's going to work, but it's easy. Talk is cheap, right? Talk is cheap. But the breaking news, Man United new CEO is Omar Berrada from Manchester City. Think about that one. From me, it's goodbye and good night. Don't forget to watch out for our Sunday. We got the Sunday podcast therapy show on Sunday with the UK crew and American crew. We've got so much to get into, and it's going to be a lot of arguing and fighting. But see you on the next one. Take care. From me, it's goodbye and good night.